Aloha everybody, this is going to be my first look of the week video. This is look number 1 that you guys chose for this week, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not going to lie, but I used a lot of different colors, and I'm probably going to piss a couple people off because I just used a lot of miscellaneous colors from some of them from MAC's newest holiday collection, and I do sincerely apologize. I really like to make my tutorials as user-friendly as possible, but I really hope you guys understand that that's just physically impossible with every single video. I try to make every item as easily attainable as possible, but with this look I couldn't do that as good as I thought I did. So once again, I do want to apologize for making this video kind of all over the place, but I really do hope that you guys like it. And the reason why another reason why I chose to do this video first was because I just thought it was more appropriate for the holiday setting as opposed to look number 4, which you guys voted for. This one is kind of a lot more winter friendly, and I think that with a lot of the holiday Christmas parties that'll be coming up, this is a lot more appropriate. So I hope you guys like the tutorial, and let's get started.
First step, which I already completed, would be to prime your eye with a Studio Finish Concealer, and the color is NW45. Next, I'm going to be using my Groundwork Paintpot as a base. Taking my finger, and I'm going to put a very light layer all over my eyelid. Even a little bit all the way up to my brows. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually using 2 paint pots. It looks like this. It's just like a deep green turquoise color paint pot. And on the outer corner, like the outer half of my eye, I'm going to put this paint pot. And I'm going to leave the inner corner bare because I'm going to be using a lighter color there. So I just want the groundwork to be there. I'm also going to take a little bit underneath my eye. And now when you look at it, it looks gold. And this is a sample size, so this is not actually what you pay for when you get it. So it looks kind of like a gold color, but when you put it on, it's a soft beige color with a little bit of like a metallic to it, like a metallic finish. Now I'm using my pencil brush, my 219 brush. And I also did a little Fix Plus. I wet it a little bit. Now this is going to be the color that's going on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to blend it out to cover about 1/3 of my eye. On top of that, I'm going to be using another pigment. This is called Reflects Antiqued Gold, and this is also from the Sexpot collection. Now this is pretty much just a loose, it's an actual gold. I'm not sure if you can see it, I hope you can, but it's an actual gold. And I'm going to get a little bit of that with my same pencil brush. I'm going to wet it with my Fix Plus. And directly on top of that, this is just really going to make it look a little bit more sultry and just really going to make it look a lot more sexy. The next color I'm going to be using is a part of MAC's permanent collection. It's the Teal Pigment, and they currently have it now, so you don't have to worry about, you know, that being holiday or temporary. So take that and your 239 brush. I want to wet it with Fix Plus, and this color is going to be my eyelid color. I'm going to leave the outer corner of my eye bare, but I'm taking this and I'm blending it in with the Sunny Daze. Now, this one is probably going to be the easiest to duplicate if you don't have it. It's not rocket science. Just use any dark blue that you have. I'm taking that color and my 217 blending brush. Now in this step you're going to have to do a lot of tapping off of the excess because you're going to get fallout, no doubt, but No matter how much you tap, no matter how much Fix Plus you use, it's, you know, you're still going to get it. So I'm taking this in my outer corner, and in circular motions I'm blending it. I'm using very small circles because you don't want to get too out of control with this color. I'm blending it, you know, in my crease, taking it up about halfway in my angled brush, and I'm going to apply it on the bottom of my lash line. Stopping it about right here. Next I'm going to take texture and my 224 brush, because as you can see it's blended up really, really high. And in circular motions I'm going to just, around the edges, I'm just going to soften that blue out. And it's just really going to soften the look and help keep it from looking over blended. Now, just for a little special trick, I'm going to take Raizin Blush, yes, Raizin Blush, and my 224 brush, and I'm just going to really work that in on the tip. And to really make this smoky and sexy, I'm going to take that on the outer edges and blend it. And Raizin is a gorgeous, not only blush for dark-skinned women, but it's a really, really pretty crease color, just as I'm using it now. You know, I just wanted to give it a little bit more of a different feel. In the outer corner, I'm just going to take a little bit more of that deep blue green, because sometimes when you do that, it gets washed out. Your outer corner colors get washed out. So I'm just going to take it back and go over each color again, and just kind of like refresh them. Taking the teal. Now my brow bone color is going to be Arena. Has a little bit of a peachy tone to it. And I'm just going to apply a teeny bit. And I'm using downward strokes so that it blends in with my crease color. Then I go back and kind of soften that out. Go ahead and line your waterline with a black eyeliner. Smolder or feline would look really, really pretty because they smudge so easy and they're just gorgeous eyeliners to have. I'm also going to line my top lash line with a black gel liner. I'm using MAC's Zoom Lash in black, or Zoom Black I should say. The final step would be to take a wipe. You're going to wipe up any fallout, and on this side too I had a little bit of fallout there. So yeah, go ahead and do that step. If you haven't already added foundation, concealer, blush, whatever the case may be, go ahead and do that. This look for me is complete, and I will show you guys pictures. Thanks for watching.